Welcome back to the channel. A new airline to fly, the A321XLR, a new Airbus aircraft order, and Delta announcing expansion in what is a positive recap for your faces. Beginning with Aviation, a Greek-based company, will begin flying the A321XLR by the end of the 2025 calendar year as part of what it describes as aggressive expansion. The airline is planning on adding 2 of your XLR jets from December 2025 through to January 2026, enabling longer operations across its network. A fresh commitment to the aircraft will see the overall reliance on the A320 family increase quite substantially, with the A320neo and A321neo making up 60 planes, more than half of which have already been delivered. To complement the A321XLR, additional range will be now available for the business, with the purchase through as well the LR. 4 more of these jets scheduled for delivery in the coming years. Once delivered, the A321XLRs will be configured with 138 seats. Now that includes 24 in business class with lie-flat beds, each seat offering direct aisle access. So as a result, when you combine this with further amenities such as 4K screens, satellite Wi-Fi, your larger overhead compartments for customers, and more, these aircraft are certainly going to be the perfect match for premium travelers. For Aviation though, why was the A321XLR specifically selected when the A321LR or standard A321neo model would have been available for deployment across the network? Well, the decision was reached with the understanding that these aircraft will be incorporated explicitly into the special purpose subfleet as it is known, in a bid to upgrade the level of comfort and differentiate previously established travel boundaries. Once the A321XLRs are delivered, the airline will commence flying to New Delhi in March 2026, with 5 weekly flights to be offered. Once the second unit is delivered in May 2026, the plan is to offer thrice weekly flights to Mumbai as well, marking the second destination in the country to capitalize on strong demand in and out. As a result, the XLR will accelerate the launch of service to India, marking another milestone in expanding travel options for customers while strengthening Aviation's position against competitors vying for market share. With more extended range as well than the base A321neo models to be delivered in the coming years, not only will more markets in India become accessible, but also those in other long-haul neighbouring markets, even as far as Africa. Next, focus shifts to Delta, who are expanding their international and also domestic network with the introduction of 2 new routes which will commence in 2026. The US carrier says it'll begin flying to Hong Kong from Los Angeles International Airport daily on June 6 to further establish Los Angeles as really a premier gateway for international markets. Additionally, on the domestic front, 3 daily flights will be offered to Chicago O'Hare starting June 7, 2026, so 1 day later. Really, this highlights the importance of the market with 3 daily flights. The airline's SVP of Network Planning, the Senior Vice President, said as the largest carrier globally in Los Angeles, there is a known requirement for them to continue investing in routes that matter to customers, while also delivering on the premium travel experience that has long been expected of them. As for Hong Kong, the ability to serve this market from LA enables those traveling from the global city to unlock more than 30 one-stop connections from Los Angeles. Meanwhile, Delta is also aware that serving Hong Kong will enhance its joint venture with Korean Air, established to offer streamlined connectivity options right across Asia as well. Regarding enhancing service domestically towards Chicago, this new route will connect 2 of the cities that Delta describes as among the most influential in the country for commerce, culture, and travel. For those traveling from the Midwest, while Delta will also provide greater access to the West Coast, it really does highlight the travel opportunities across the Trans-Pacific network thanks to the positioning of LA alongside the development of this airport as a true global hub, like I've touched on, and now certainly visible through service to Hong Kong. Delta confirms that flights operate daily between LA and Hong Kong. It'll be on the Airbus A350-900, which is equipped with a 4-product experience. The US carrier will therefore offer Delta One, Premium Select, Comfort, and Main, giving customers ample opportunities to book different classes depending on their requirements. For the airline's newly announced domestic service, thrice daily flights to Chicago O'Hare will be operated by the 737-800 in 3 classes. Alongside these classes, you obviously have complimentary in-flight entertainment options, and Delta says that features thousands of hours of content to browse. On to the last story, where in some more positive news, Airbus has secured another new commercial aircraft order featuring its mid-sized widebody, the A330neo. Condor, the German carrier, is continuing its own growth ambitions, confirming 4 additional A330neos will join its medium-haul to long-haul operations. This is certainly the standout variant, the Dash 900. The smaller Dash 800 continues to really struggle to garner any firm interest. While a firm deal for 4 of the neos has been confirmed, options for a further 4 are also available, bringing the total up to 8. The latter 4 could be activated at a later date if the company wishes to exercise these. These new aircraft will bring the total fleet to 25 of these long-range mid-size widebodies, and if you're after the delivery dates, you can expect these to be handed over between 2029 and 2031. The supervisory board of Condor approving the deal, which will see the airline's commitment increase by 2031, with more efficient aircraft than what was initially planned, and that is why they've gone back. They know the A330neo has been a star so far, and if they want to expand their long-haul flying routes, they need more mid-sized wide-body jets powering them. Condor said that its fleet renewal efforts were actually completed in 2024, but the latest purchase shows that they feel there are further opportunities in the coming years to grow and explore the launch of new long-haul markets. The German carrier stated that it's actually witnessing some really strong demand across many locations, and customer response to the A330neo has also been solid, making a new purchase a very realistic option to elevate its market share further. New opportunities will continue to drive the success of international business and build upon the recent success enjoyed. The CEO of Condor confirmed that the summer flight schedule will see a completely standardized long-haul product for the first time across its markets as well, a very much positive step in the right direction. For the A330neo, after, you probably remember, a relatively slow period, it's been rather hectic with new purchases and also just a lot of interest. The A330neo was always going to be considered as a slow grower, paired with the requirement for not thousands of orders for the program to break even. At the end of May, Airbus announced that Vietjet had increased its commitment to the A330neo with a deal for 40. On top of that, Malaysia Airlines exercised options for a further 20 at the beginning of the month. Virgin Atlantic ordered aircraft in recent years, and all in all, these deliveries I've touched on are also going to be very similar to the 2-year period that Condor recently agreed upon. Now that the lengthy periods of no commitment have ended for the program, the A330neo has been able to successfully work its way into the limelight, garnering interest that has evolved into firm orders to boost the program's backlog, which some may have thought at one point would be challenging, but the A330neo has definitely risen. Keen to hear your take on any of the stories down below in the comments. I just wanted to thank you very much as well for your support here on the channel. It does mean a lot. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow for your latest industry recap.
And we'll